Hey, welcome back. This is Coach Parker with CoachParker.org. How are you guys doing today? I've got another video in my 6-2 Multi-8 Youth Football Defense Series. We're going to be talking about more blitz calls in my defense here. So why don't we just get started right off the bat here. A good blitz that we've put in, especially for quarterbacks that might like to pitch or giving you some trouble with that, is a Longhorn Bevo blitz. And basically, I used to call this Burger King and Double Whopper for two linebackers that I had back in Denver, but we renamed it Longhorn here in the Fort Worth area. So basically in Longhorn, Mike goes to the side that's called, and now he's blitzing the quarterback, and we're basically looking for a quarterback that's trying to run an option, and that's kind of what this call is for. Or he can just blitz into the middle of the backfield and try to get anybody with the ball. But really, this is a blitz call that I put in that really we're trying to stop an option kind of read quarterback with the Longhorn blitz, and it basically pertains to Mike. And you can see, and I usually call, like Mike Will or whatever the Will's last name is. It's easier, for whatever reason, kids can move quicker if you say, say if Will's name is Parker, you just say Mike Longhorn Parker, and it's quicker for him to know Parker versus trying to fight with right or left and which that is. And so that's a little quick tip there. So this is a Mike Longhorn blitz. It's to the left Lightning or Lakeview side, or to the Will side, as you see that there. Bevo is right here. It's both of the Longhorns for Bevo, and Bevo is the name of UT's Longhorn. So Mike and Rover both go to the side. It used to be called Double Whopper, and I like to do this if you've got two kind of beastie kind of running backs over here that are wanting to kind of chow on your D end over there and tackle, and so that gives you some more beef to blitz at the point of attack there. As you can see, it's right here. I'm looking for those two backs and kind of that right there to call that Bevo or Double Whopper. And when I do that, it's good to set these guys up in this bullet coverage. You can get this Fred to come up in this middle linebacker position to give you some help there. The other thing you could do is you could shift work your line that way if you wanted to. But since the line is even here and the tailback could come that way, I'm moving Mike and Rover over here into Bevo to kind of take care of that, and then Will come up over here. So that's the Bevo blitz out of that. The whip and whippersnapper blitz is basically a crossing blitz with the DNs and the inside linebackers here. And basically you can see what's going to happen in whip is Will is going to come into the CD gap here, and then your Rover has contain. And make sure your linebackers know when they're running whippersnapper whip that they have contain, and the DNs are now crashing hard. And the whippersnapper, they both go on that blitz. And it's just a crossing blitz with your D-end and your Rover there. Outside linebacker D-end, and then your inside linebacker Rover. So you can see that. That's pretty self-explanatory. That's a blitz that a lot of people run, so nothing special there, really. Xray is another crossing blitz that happens with the DN and the tackles. You got to make sure your tackles are somewhat athletic to be able to pull this off. You may only have one side of your Dan or Tom tackles to be able to pull that off. But it's an Xray blitz, so your outside linebacker D end is going to crash down, and then your Dan tackle is going to come out for contain. And you got to make sure that your tackles know on Xray or Xray vision they're going to play contain out here and box everybody in. So that's how that works. And Really works well if you're thinking a team is going to dive on the C for you. You got a lot of help coming through there. But this is another crossing blitz that a lot of teams run, so nothing really fancy there again. So that's just my name for it. Of course, you guys can call it anything. This is a great blitz when you get a team that likes to run sweeps. It's my Oklahoma blitz. We're in a left or a lightning or lake view here. I love this. Like I said, I love this blitz when a team, all they want to do is sweep all day. So I basically have got a cornerback crazy blitz who's kind of got contained here. Will is sort of still got contained at DN, and then Mike in your D tackle, and you're basically trying to set up this outside wall here to stop any type of sweep that's going to occur there. I'm kind of rotated into this weird little bullet setup here, so the rover linebacker actually comes into the middle to play more of a middle linebacker. Fred kind of rotates over, and Bob rotates over too on this to kind of give you a little help in the middle in case they do break out over here. But in this Oklahoma left, I'm definitely expecting like a 28 sweep here, and that'll really if you catch it right, you may even get a turnover here on this Oklahoma blitz. And of course, you can do it for the right. And on the right, Mike is still moving. Rover's still in the middle because he's a little faster. So Mike is the blitzer, but you can do it with this group. And Carl would be here. Fred would be over here, kind of thinking this back kind of thing there. So that's Oklahoma. A lot of people run that again. Nothing too big special about that. But basically, from CB gap out, everybody's taking a gap and covering that outside sweep. And then with the Oklahoma, so Oklahoma's really a total half-side, all-out blitz. Raider here is pretty much just an all-out blitz. You move Fred back into kind of a far-out position, maybe at 10 or 15 yards. Everybody's going. The corners, they have contained, but we're blitzing really hard. Everybody, 10 guys, everybody's going. And you got Fred back here to catch a pass, any pass threat or anybody that breaks out of that. So that's the all-out Raider blitz. It's kind of like the 5-5 stack Pirate blitz, kind of when you're in a 3-3 stack and that 55 that I showed you guys in formation. So that's the Raider blitz. I call this maybe once or twice a season. The kids actually love it. A lot of times we run it in scrimmages. The players absolutely go for this a lot because it's a lot of fun. But you got to be careful in the game when you call it. You got to know when to do it the right time. So, but it is a lot of fun to call, I would say. So I think that's it in the more blitz calls video package today. A lot of those you guys probably have seen before in other defenses, so nothing real special there. A lot of those pertain to the multi-6-2 formation series out of the 6-2 multi-8, but you can tweak those to run out any of the formations in the 6-2 multi-8 defensive series, and they work pretty well. But so once again, hope you enjoyed the video on the more blitz calls. If you like the video, please give me a thumbs up below. If you don't like it or have other questions or whatever, please leave comments. I'd be glad to answer your questions or add more to the video if you didn't like the video, and tell me why, and maybe I can address your concern there. If you like the video and you've got your assistant coaches or other coaches you'd like to share the video with, please do so. You can subscribe to the channel to get more free youth football coaching videos coming to you every time I post up, and there's a ton out there now. I think I'm getting close to 40 free youth football videos and trying to post 2 or 3 a week now. If you like what's been going on, you want to help support the channel, there's a donate button up on the right that should pop up anytime soon. You can definitely shop my store, which there's a link in the description. I get a percentage of those shop of those purchases down there, and it's basically the store's got stuff, basically books that I read in my library, the gear that I'm using at practice and games, and all that good kind of stuff. Or you can actually buy the complimentary book to the 6'2" multi-8 youth football defense. It's over on CoachParker.org. There's a link in the description below, and it's $25. So if you'd like kind of all the materials and charts and info in a book format, you can grab that over there. It's an ebook and a PDF, and like I said, that's $25. So hey, so that's about it. So once again, this is Coach Parker with CoachParker.org. Hope you enjoyed the video, and hope you're having a great day. And remember to play for fun, and winning is funner. Thanks a lot. See you guys later. Ciao.